What's good YouTube, and welcome to the house. I am excited to get into these cards. The armed dragons are some of my favorite. Actually, here on my desk, sorry if I'm sweaty, I just finished working out, is an armed dragon level 7 from the 5Ds Master Collection that always sits up on top of my desk, so I'm gonna put him back up there. I am a huge fan, despite being the conqueror of Dark Armed Dragon back in the day with the 6 Samurais. So let's go ahead and see. Are they gonna be level retrains? Are they just starting from scratch? What is going to happen with the armed dragons? Blazing Vortex armed dragons. Normally I'd write something sane here, but this is literally my childhood favorite monster. Someone else at the org's a big fan. So 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000 Manjome Thunder. Alright, what do we got to work with here? Armed Dragon, Thunder level 10. So they're keeping the level theme, but they're changing attributes the level monsters could have. I'd love to see Horus and other ones also taking the approach this way, depending on how did they fix levels? Let's just read and find out. This is Armed Dragon Thunder level 10, a Wind Dragon effect. Level 10, 3000/2000. Apply one or more of the following effects according to this card's attack if it was special summoned by an Armed Dragon monster's effect. So let's sync that back in again. 1 second. Apply one or more of the following effects according to this card's attack. So it starts out at 3000 and can get bigger, question mark? One or more attacks, not something you hear every day. This card's name is treated as Armed Dragon level 10, so he gets the exact same name conditions for other support cards. 10 or more cannot change control, so your opponent can't be taking this and using it against you. No Borreload shenanigans or anything if that came back. 100 or more cannot be destroyed by battle. By the way, I'm saying Borreload come back into a meta. Obviously, it's not banned or anything. Can't be destroyed by battle is pretty good armor at just 100 attack. It would seem like this is going to start at 3,000 question mark. 1,000 or more. Once per turn during the opponent's turn, quick effect, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one other card on the field, destroy it, and if you do, this card gains 1,000 attack. Are you supposed to get all the way to 10,000 like that? 10,000 or more, once per turn you can destroy all other cards on the field. Well, that's a bit much to get up there unless there's a special condition that goes along with the cards that are summoning this, but automatically it's looking like it can't be changing control, you can't destroy this by battle, and you get a quick effect, pitch and pop, and this gets bigger. It's not the most broken thing in the world, it's okay armor, and we'll see what the other cards do to actually bring it out. Here we have Armed Dragon Thunder level 7. This is also a Wind Dragon effect, level 7, 2800/1000. You can only use this card's name's second and third effects once per turn each. This card's name is treated as Armed Dragon level 7 while it's face up or in the graveyard. You can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard, send this card from the field to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon a level 10 or lower Armed Dragon monster from hand or deck. That's how you do it. That's how you fix the levels. You make it so each of them can meet the conditions immediately, and is it tick-tock, tick-tock, can I live an opponent's turn? This is bringing them to the forefront of the speed that they need in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! That seems like it fixed it. It's a bit of a cost, though, if you have to do that with each one. Let's read 5 in a bit. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a dragon monster's effect, that would be its own effect. You can add one Armed Dragon card from your deck to your hand, so that's also other support cards. That's kind of interesting, too. So it self-replaces on that send, giving you the card back, essentially, that you would have pitched. Armed Dragon, Thunder, level 5. We're going in, like, reverse order here. Wind Dragon effect, level 5, 2400/1700. You can only use this card's second and third effects once per turn each. This card is treated as Armed Dragon level 5 while it's on the field. You can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard, send this card from the field to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon a level 7 or lower Armed Dragon monster from your hand or deck once again. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a dragon monster's effect, so its own, you can add a level 5 or higher Wind Dragon monster from your deck to your hand. So again, that could just be pitch fodder, and you can go straight up the line, self-replacing, making your graveyard pretty big for Pot of Avarice, if I'm not mistaken, and really just be going off of one monster because you're going to grab another monster, and this requires a monster to send for the 7 in order to go to the 10. So yeah, that's pretty good so far. Armed Dragon Thunder level 3. So this is your starter because that's a 5. You need to get that on the field. It's a Wind Dragon effect monster, level 3, 1200/900. You can only use this card's second and third effects once per turn each. This card's name is treated as Armed Dragon level 3 while it's face up or in the graveyard. You can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard. Send this card from your field to the graveyard, and if you do special summon a level 5 or lower Armed Dragon monster from your hand or deck, if this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a Dragon monster's effect, you draw a card. So you're banking that you would need more monsters. Maybe you need to play a lot of monsters. Sekka's Light's at 1 if I'm not mistaken, so still more likely going the Pot of Avarice route as I'm reading it right now, but you go pitch summon, pitch summon, pitch summon, I'm already here, and they're all self-replacing. This is kind of cool, and it's not restrictive on the rest of your turn or how you're going to summon. So Dragon Link's starting to look like a little something something with this, isn't it? Depending. It might be too much bricks for it, but maybe I'm just too hopeful right now. Armed Dragon, level 10, white. A Light Dragon special summon effect monster. It's a level 10, 3000/2000, so maybe this is a play on Dark Armed Dragon a little and going up to the next level. So it would be cool to see a Dark Armed level 10. You can only use this card's name's first effect once per turn. You can banish Armed Dragon monsters from your field or graveyard with a total level of 10. And graveyard, so you're almost automatically going to be able to achieve that by going pitch summon, pitch summon. Special summon this card from your hand, and then you can add a White Veil from your deck to your hand. What the heck does White Veil do again? I'll have to look that up in a second. You take no effect damage. At the start of the damage step, when this card attacks, you can destroy a card on the field. So if you destroy what you're battling, it won't get a redeclare, but you can take care of another problem. It's a 3000 body on board, and then you're going to have another big card that also helps you clear the field. This is OTK, the Dragon deck, and we haven't even gone into link routes, and nothing seems restrictive at all. It's only enabler on enabler. You just have to get to your starter or get this to the field somehow. This is interesting. Armed Dragon Flash, a quick play spell. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. Special summon one level 3 Armed Dragon monster from your deck in defense. A secondary starter to the first one. This is getting better. They're not as bricky. Armed Dragon Blitz, a normal spell. You can activate one card with this card's name per turn. You cannot special summon monsters during the turn except dragon monsters. Oh no, you're locked to Dragon Link. And thanks for subscribing, man. Target one Armed Dragon monster you control. Take one monster with the same name from your deck or graveyard and either add it to your hand or special summon it, ignoring its summoning conditions. If you special summon that monster, it cannot attack directly, but you're just gonna tag out. This is an absurd OTK. The picture is literally so cool too. It's two Armed Dragon level 5s punching together. Yo, unless I'm missing something, this is absurd. I guess there's hard ones per turns on your second climb, I would assume. Cannot be, you can only activate this card's names of first effect once per turn. You can only use second, yeah. So you're not like double climbing, but this gives you extra oomph to go on top of the 3 and 4000 for game, right? If you're not already thinking about Dragon Link. Armed Dragon Lightning. This is a continuous spell. You can only use this card's first effect once per turn. You can target one Armed Dragon monster you control and activate one of these effects. It gains 100x its level, so 1000. Add an Armed Dragon monster with a lower or equal level to that monster from your graveyard to your hand. Interesting. So it increases something in Rhoda's, or if an Armed Dragon monsters you control would be destroyed by a card effect, you can send this card to the graveyard instead. Wow, so you have a boost Rhoda, and it also can recycle from... No, it's only from graveyard. It's only from graveyard. Add one Armed Dragon with a lower equal from your graveyard, so it would be getting it back to your hand for recursion plays, and you would already need something established on the board. I don't know about that one being all that. Alright, Armed Dragon Thunderbolt is a trap a normal trap. You can only use this card's effects, first and second effects once per turn, each banish from the graveyard and do something. Target one Armed Dragon monster you control. It gains 1000 attack for each Armed Dragon monster in your graveyard with a different name with an equal or lower level to that monster, but all battle damage becomes, and monsters inflict to your opponent becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. I wouldn't say that's worth it. You're just gonna OTK usually, right? You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target an Armed Dragon spell in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Foolish Burial Goods for recursion on anything not hard once per turn. You can only activate this once per turn. Only activate this once per turn. They did a good job restricting. This card doesn't seem like it will meet much play. You're targeting one you control. It gains attack for all of them. Yeah, I'm not feeling that one. I'm not feeling this as much either since it's only graveyard, but the rest of the cards are straight awesome. They enable into each other, they go kind of wild, and I'm a fan so far. I like it, but let me know, is Dragon Link already so streamlined and so awesome that it wouldn't even consider this, because you'll end up drawing like these cards and not just the starter, or does the access to the level 3 and the quick play maybe make it more interesting to play 3 of this, 1 of this, and be able to go up the line at 1 and 1 and 1, since you can also do from hand, like you can special summon from hand or deck, right? Like, yeah, from hand or deck, so if you draw them, they're at least still accessible. This is good card design, in my opinion. It may be actually too strong, but it's creative in what it's doing. It's not restrictive, it's not overpowered by modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you're playing with Dragoon on board and that kind of stuff. I like where it's going, but it's still, versus Dragon Link, is it too streamlined to play this? Let me know in the comment section down below, and are you a fan of these cards? Please subscribe if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy the video, and are you as excited about this initially as me? Oh yeah, let's look up, I had prices for these actually up as well, because I wanted to check them out after the video. I was, we do it live here, boys. I was interested to see, let's look up what White Veil does, since it searches it. I don't remember it being stellar. White Veil, no, this is a different card than I thought it was. This is an equip spell. While the equipped monster battles, your opponent cannot activate any spell or traps until the end of damage step. When an attack is declared involving the equipped monster, face-up spell/trap cards your opponent controls have their effects negated until the end of the damage step. When the equipped monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can destroy all spell and trap cards your opponent controls, and it's like Armades, like, when this face-up card in a player's spell and trap zone leaves the field, the player takes 3,000, though. Interesting card in only one set. I'm sure it'll get a reprint. I wouldn't necessarily be going and buying this out because you're like, oh, big brain, that card's searchable, it's so crazy. They'll probably reprint it when it's specifically mentioned in a card in whatever this is going to be in. Is it a side set? Is it a duelist pack? Trying to figure that out. We have BLVO. I actually don't know what that is. I'll have to look that up. But again, thank you for watching, and these are pretty cool.